Okay. How it's traditionally taught would be I'd be getting Carl's elbow sort of in line with my belly button, so it's on the inside. From there, my foot would go on the hip, possibly grab the shoulder, and as I turn into the armbar position, look how far my leg has to travel. My foot's on his hip. That's a big distance as Carl's pulling his elbow back and maybe starting to pass. So again, that's how it's taught, you know, back in the day, and then you never could catch anyone with it. But then as jiu-jitsu evolved and Dungannon got on the scene, it became the Toplock. So a better way to do this, again, we've covered this before, guys, in Dungannon closed guard system. We talked about the Toplock and the 45 inside. So again, from there, I can make my grips, I can lift my hip and start bringing Carl's arm towards the center line. And then from there, we made that overclass grip whereby my thumb would come inside to the far side. Again, sometimes Carl, he could be grabbed. Let's just take it back again. Again, usually standard way of passing. So arms straight, elbows to the outside. Okay. So that stops me from sitting up. So again, even if Carl has made this grip, there's slack in the gi, I can kind of move his elbow to the inside and then take that grip. But if Carl keeps his arm straight, I can use my elbow to get a bend in it. So that's the first thing. Okay? Now from here, all I'm going to do is open my legs, and my right leg is going to start climbing on his back, so I can physically bring my left leg over the shoulder. When we were teaching this, we talked about I need the back, the hollow of my left knee over his shoulder, and then I cover it with the other one here. Okay, this is the Toplock. Now from there, I need angle. The other thing I'm thinking about too is a classic defense Carl can do, because he's certainly not going to, good players are not going to keep this grip. He'll probably find his bicep, and now he makes a grip on my leg here. Now, really, if he gets this, he's shut down the armbar. Just take it back a step. So from there, really to stop that, my hand is just going to come up to the end of the lever and I'll grab my own lapel. So now, when he tries to grab his bicep, all he can really do is grab his hand, just keep that there, and then we're into the next stage of the armbar. So my right foot, I'm just going to club Carl on the back of the head. Okay? Now look at the distance my leg has to travel the left leg. It's on his shoulder. It's just that little distance. So again, and I kept that grip the whole time because I'm controlling his posture. So once this comes across, okay, this comes over. Now if Carl still is hand to hand at that stage, I can still finish the armbar. Now the detail we talked about when we were teaching this was two things Carl can do. He can start stacking me, just wrecking my back. Okay. He can start to pull his elbow back a step. So all I have to do to stop that, yes, I want to be pinching my knees, but that detail off, my feet are lower than my knees. Anytime my feet are above my knees, I'm losing. I have to bring my feet down. Okay? Anytime my feet are curling down, guard tries to pull his elbow out. Even if I let go, try to pull your elbow out. Try to stack, and then come back in again. So, yeah, basic defense from inside the guard. Carl has two lapels, probably controlling my hip. I'm going to work on opening my guard from either his knees or standing. I'm going to make the cross grip, find the back of the elbow, pull with my knees. This 45 inside, I want to get Carl's elbow, see the way it's in line with the shoulder? I wanted to get it to there. The other thing I'm looking for is 45 degrees. If you think about relax, Carl's down here, 0 degrees, postured, 90 degrees, I want him there. The ideal angle for the armbar is this 45 inside Dungannon talked about. So once we're here, I'll make the cross grip, start to get the elbow inside. I'm pulling with my knees. I only get him so far, and then I make that overclasp grip good players with stiff arm, my elbow puts a bend in that arm. Okay? Now I'm starting to climb with the legs. So if it's my left leg going over his right shoulder, my right leg starts climbing first. That allows me to lift my hip. Now you have to get the back of your knee over his shoulder. Right? If you don't, you can do the escape that we're going to cover now. And once I'm in that position, I just keep that grip the whole time. Now you don't want to get caught in the Mata-Leon, so this grip comes up to the end of the lever and I just find Mikey. Now I uncross. I club Carl in the back of the head with that foot. And now look at the short distance my leg has to travel. Just from here to there. And all I do is I keep my heels down and lift my hips. One more time on that. So we're here, make my grips, start to get this elbow on the inside, overclasp grip, use my elbow to get a bend in the arm, start climbing until I get the top lock, and again the leg that's over the shoulder, it's covered with the leg that's under the armpit. Once I'm in that position, from there, don't want the Mata-Leon defense, so you just cover his wrist, find my lapel, I open the guard, I club this down, leg comes over, and I just keep my feet lower than my hips. If Carl tries to pull his arm out and my feet are lower than my hips, it's not happening. Tries to stack, it's not happening. If I'm not and my legs are there, he's going to pull his arm out every single time. Another thing that can happen is sometimes people have two hands, they're holding you down like this. Okay? So another thing I can be doing from close guard is jumping over both shoulders. So I can physically open and come to here. Now from there I have. Okay? So not over on a traditional armbar, you're over one shoulder. Sometimes you get people really pushing you down. Yeah, you get a lot of this. They're trying to push back, maybe bringing their knee on the inside. Trying to open your guard, perfect time, open, come over the shoulders, now I can take either arm, like a double arm lock. Let's look at escaping the top lock, yeah? So, from inside the closed guard, it's all about connection again. Why is the top lock so good? The guard's made a connection over my shoulder, right? Now he's connected to me. If I can remove that profile, I'm not going to get an armbar. So say I'm here, playing the game, Carl gets my elbow on the inside, starts to work his armbar, top lock. Okay. So, I'm trying to turn my right shoulder in, but it's difficult. If I can remove this profile, I'm going to get out of this armbar. So the detail is pressure again. Elbow back, shoulder in. Now obviously I can't pull my elbow the whole way out because Carl's hips in the way, but I want to be putting pressure and making a wedge with that elbow. So now from there, once I make that wedge, free. Okay. So one more time on that. Now if Carl's really deep and he's got the back of his left knee really over my shoulder here, and he's got a really good bite. If I try to turn in, it's not going to happen. It's a bit like the last technique, shrimping onto your side doesn't escape S-mount, but if you put that elbow under the hip, okay, that combined with the shrimp gets you out. It's the same in this scenario. Carl's in the hand, I'm not useless on it anyway. Okay, I took it back a step. Oh, that's super tight now, yes. So, from here, my elbow makes a wedge. Hard to see this visually. My elbow comes back and drives into his left hip. And then I just turn my shoulder. If it's really tight, and I make that wedge, and I can't turn my shoulder in, a turn, relax, turn, relax, turn, relax, and you're in. If he goes for that double arm lock, so say another thing people will do from here, just keep your guard closed, is pushing under the armpit, bringing a knee in, and starting to work back this way. Car comes up to this. Let go again. So from there, I just limp arm my arms. Okay, pinch tight. And now from there, I bring one elbow back and turn the shoulder in. One elbow back and turn the shoulder in again. Just, you don't want to mess with that one, it's on so quick. So you need to make sure that you relax your arms. So say I'm here, putting tension in, knee comes in, car jumps, I'm already bringing elbows back, turning my shoulder in. Just one more time on the main one. Elbow across, comes up, we're here. So I have to let go of the lapel and bring my elbow back, and then I just start to turn my shoulder in. I've got to the point I can't bring it any further, I just relax it. Okay, let's play with that.